current? Means the flow of electricity through a wire. It's like a water flowing through a pipe, but instead of water, it's tiny particles called electrons moving through a metal wire. So as you can see the photo right there, the bodily electron flow to the positive ions. So how it works? Current flow of electrons, but current and electron flow in the opposite direction. Current flows from positive to negative, and electrons flows from negative to positive. So this is the example of current, the direction of current. So the flow of electrons flow into a ball, and after that, the electrons flow into a positive, which means the ions. So that's how the bulb works.
What is resistivity? Resistivity is a property that describes the extent to which a material opposes the flow of electric current through it. So, resistivity is a fundamental electrical property that quantifies how much a material resists the flow of electric current. Essentially, it measures the difficulty electrons face when trying to move through a material. The higher the resistivity of material, the more it opposes the current flow. And conversely, the lower resistivity means easier flow of electric current. Resistivity is determined by the material's intrinsic properties and is independent of its shape and size.
Resistance. The higher the resistance, the lower the current flow. If abnormally high, one possible cause among many could be damaged conductors due to burning or corrosion. All conductors give off some degree of heat, so overheating is an issue often associated with resistance. In other words, resistance is a measure of the opposition to current flow in an electrical circuit. To get it easily, as the resistance increases, the current decreases. And the resistance decreases, the current increases.
You have solving for Ohm's law. Solving for Ohm's law. You have a circuit with a current of 30 ohms flowing through a resistor with a resistance 40 ohms. Using Ohm's law, can you calculate the voltage across the resistor? In this, given the current is 30 and the resistance is 40, we can substitute these values into the formula. The formula is voltage equals to current times the resistance. In calculating this, we need to first multiply the current and the resistance. Calculating the equation, we find that the voltage is 1200 volts. Therefore, when the current is 30 ohms and the resistance is 40 ohms, the voltage is 1200 volts.
Resistance, the opposite of the flow of electric current resulting in the generation of heat conducting materials. High resistance leads to lower current flow can be due to damaged conductors from burning or corrosion. Low resistance results in high current flow can be caused by damaged insulators from moisture or overheating. Electric resistance measures how much a material hinders the flow of electric current. It symbolizes by R and measures in ohms. It means that it is essential in circuit design, determining the current flow and analyzing the electric behavior.
Resistance is the opposition that an electrical device has to the flow of electrical current. All devices have some resistance. A resistor is a device that has particular resistance that an electrical device has to the flow of electrical current. All devices have some resistance. A resistor is a device that has particular resistance. Resistance is the opposition that an electrical device or components has to the flow of electrical current. It is a fundamental property of material and is measured in a unit called ohms. All electrical devices and components to some extent have resistance. However, resistors are specifically designed to have a particular resistance of value. They are passive electronics components that are used to control the flow of current in a circuit by providing a specific amount of resistance. Resistors are typically made of materials such as carbon, metal, film, or wire wound material which have a specific resistance property. So, who create Ohm's law? So, who created Ohm's law is George Simon Ohm. So, this is the guy who created Ohm's law. George Simon Ohm, using the result of his experiment, George Simon Ohm was able to define the fundamental relationship between voltage, current, and resistance. What is now known as Ohm's law appeared in his most famous work, a book published in 1827, that gave his complete theory of electricity. So, that's all. Thank you.
We would like to introduce ourselves. I'm Markin Abuganda.
I am Edwin Lenson Lobaton.
I am John Lester Liscano.
I am Jiggers Clementera Jr.
Rowan Albert G. Labong.
And I am Jerome D. Babayo.
We are the group 4.
Thank you.